Good evening, 5 p.m. Saturday, January 28th, and this playthrough, Act 1, Velen, episode number 12. I said that I would come back tonight to stream Final Fantasy 15. I decided against it. Never like jumping between game 1 and game 2, alternating them. It's okay, but I feel like what I should start doing is every weekend I'll commit to one game, and then the next weekend I will go to the other game. So the weekends will be staggered. So, like, for example, this weekend will be nothing but Witcher 3 streaming. So I can get like a good probably 4 to 6 hour chunk of the game out of the way. And the following weekend will be Final Fantasy 15. And I'll be alternating that way. I believe it'll be easier to keep up with and manage on the back end with the video uploads, because I have to go in and change the description for every single video. The way I'm doing it now, I have to go into video A, change the description, video B, change the description to Final Fantasy, video C, go back, change the description to Witcher 3, and it kind of gets tedious on the back end. And also, I think it'll be better for progressing through each game as well. I think more time committed to each game will keep things from feeling disjointed. Let's see. I mean, I'm already over almost 30 hours in this game, so I don't know how much more time there will be. Maybe another 30, 40 hours. I have no idea. I guess it depends on how much I want to do of the side content. But anyways, with that being said, let's continue on.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breasts. Emperor Elia has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
The Crones of Crookback Bog. That has a nice ring to it. Alliteration, right? Crones, crook. Crones of Crookback. Crow, crook, back. K. Crones, cr. K. Of crook, back, ek. What am I doing? Anyways, probably annoying the hell out of everybody.
Still a trade, if the hunger at bay.
Alright, so we need to find the lovers' meeting spot for this contract that I'm on. Burn Zula's letter and the dried blood from the knife. We have a bandit camp nearby. really hard to aim with this crossbow. It's super sensitive. Really, was there much of... There really wasn't much of anything of interest here, I don't think. Burn Zula's letter. Do I not have Zula's letter? Oh, there we go.
Won't appear in daylight.
No. $12 a.m. I'll know that 11 p.m. is definitely the evening. Here we are. Here we go.
How you like that silver?
Holy crap. Oh, shit. I'm about to die here, dude.
What? Lost your nerve?
Wow. Alright, this game is... I'm not so sure that Dimeridium bomb is actually doing anything. Crap. I also screwed up. I accidentally chugged multiple swallow potions. That just put my toxicity over the top. Alright.
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Crap. What is going on?
You're gonna make me wait.
Oh, shite. Jesus. I can't eat anything? Jesus, man, that was... I still can't eat anything. Night Wraith hair, Forgotten Vran sword, and a Night Wraith trophy. It's a steel sword, man. And it's way better. Chance to stun. And also picked up a Noon Wraith, not a Noon Wraith trophy, but I don't know. Can I not eat food if my toxicity is greater than 50% of capacity? I don't know. I don't know why I can't eat this. Can't even eat that. Whatever. I need to go ahead and meditate anyways.
White One. What's your business?
He sure does.
Tisn't easy, not at all.
He sure does know I'm here.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back.
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
Their elders ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Geralt discovered that the monster the locals called Jenny of the Woods was in fact a common night wraith. This unfortunate being had been born of a woman murdered by her rejected lover. The story of their star-crossed fate moved me to pen a tear-jerking ballad, but the Witcher was mainly moved to find a way to bait and destroy the wraith. Geralt drove off the night wraith that the unfortunate Zula had become. I derived some small pleasure in knowing that a person to whom life had been so cruel found at least this measure of relief after death. I may be able to brew up some new alchemy potions here. Relic oil. Allspice. Rubido. I can make Rubido, but I don't think I have the parts to make it. White Gull. Buckthorn. Oh, cat potion. I know where to get buckthorn. It's underwater.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
I think there's some buckthorn in the water out here by the merchant. I do need to sell some of my junk, though.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
He's got saddlebags, Temerian saddlebags, 30 maximum inventory weight. How does that compare to the saddlebags that I have?
Take care.
I need something with 35 or higher inventory weight.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Who doesn't have it? Oh well. Let's get this buckthorn and get on with it.
Take care.
Pouring like this on my baldy.
Isn't it a buckthorn? There's gotta be. I know there. There we go. There's the buckthorn. There's some chest out here that I never got. Axeman's trousers. Enhanced insectoid oil. I can't believe I've skipped this. Tracker's boots. And blizzard. Enhanced vampire oil. Wow, this is actually paid off to come back here.
Let it rain. What's the flood from the fields?
That was just a little bit of this river, man. That's like... Crap, I could explore this whole area, really. Well, I've got the buckthorn. I guess I could continue to explore here, but I don't think it's... I think it would be better if I moved on. I am going to run here. I'm going to stash some... whatever I have accumulated on me. Where'd I pick that up? I'm probably not going to use this axe ever. Level 3. Level 3. Level 4. That's better. It's got my load down to 50 out of 90. I'm going to look into seeing if I can get a saddlebags. I think there was the vendor in Velen at Crow's Perch sold some really good saddlebags, if I remember correctly. Where's Crow's Perch? Here we go.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Were it hard slaying that horror?
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Got him a bucket of peanuts yesterday.
You're lifeless. Move it.
I do have new crafting recipes.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile?
Show me what you got.
Yeah, that is amazing. All right.
See ya.
There we go. Much better. Now, sharpen our blades, and we'll be on with it. So we could go to Oxenford. If I remember, I was going to pick up the Forefathers Eve quest, and also on the way, because that takes me to the eastern part of Velen, and on the way over there on the eastern part of Velen, I can also do Fist of Fury and Gwent. So let's track Forefathers Eve, and wait a second, let's confirm with Gwent. Hop over to the world map. Yes, way over here. Fist of Fury. Where is this at? A little bit closer. In at the crossroads. And the first town in the eastern part of Velen. And Forefathers Eve. That takes me close to where Ciri was, found in the woods here. Well, down here. So, we'll track Fist of Fury, because that's the closest quest, distance-wise. Let me make a quick run by Orton. I think when I visited that village, I didn't loot the houses, I believe. I think I only looted the outside. So let me go inside and loot their houses for any sort of valuable, especially after throwing down for that expensive saddlebag. There's probably treasure and loot all in these waterways, and I haven't even explored them. I mean, there's a crap ton of stuff to explore in this game. And one thing I've learned is you kind of have to let go a little bit. Yeah, I didn't come in here and rob their houses. So let me do that.
I saw you in Vizier.
Barbarians.
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Forced labor camp.
Run!
have turned from us.
Does the guy have? Does he have anything interesting for sale?
Got coin to spend?
I do.
I might. Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Have I played Gwent with this guy?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds.
I don't remember if
cards.
I played Gwent with this guy or not. I think I have. I think I have played Gwent. I think it would be yellow if I hadn't. Redraw that. Wow, this guy he loves spies. Hmm. Alright, I'll pass this time. He wants this round, and he got it. Clear weather. He won. Where? Really? I can't believe that. He didn't catch up. Oh well.
Ye seek trouble? Go.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
An elven burial ground near Mid-Copse. Is that probably it? I'll have to check that out later, my friend.
See to your own. What is it? Hygiene. And don't drink straight from the wells. Just wash your arse once a week before you
well and all. So when they rode by, one of them tossed me little Voighty a chunk of bread.
And watch you don't break out with a fever. What's the rush? Ugh.
It's as though the heavens sent you.
Alright, so yeah. So I didn't quite loot that entire place, but now I have. Now it's time to go to Burned Ruins. I'll quick travel to the burn. Wait a second. Okay, looted. Quick travel to the burn ruins. And then I'm going to head to this town over here, and we're going to fight Fish Gulper.
Come on.
Lindenvale.
Ice encased his armor, like winter of glass pane. His eyes red, like embers in a fire. He leaned over me and whispered, "Boom!"
Set my youngins to get mushroom sauce for you. No, you know how it is. I'm too many mouths to feed. More food for the rest now.
Come on, come on. Sack of flour, bean all here for the winner. No one out there wants to seize this chance.
Look at Roach.
Grey-haired fellow like you's got to be experienced. Will you fight Stan Fish Gulper? Get out of my sight.
I will fight this guy, Fish Gulper. He's going down.
What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. Yes.
Then enter the lists, my friend.
No, we're going all out.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please. Cut of your mug's plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
Yes, we might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish-ploughed his gob. Near warmed me heart to see him renovate his head. You've still Smithy to defeat. No reason to wait. Babies.
Used to be wagons showed on market days.
Hey, Fish Gulper. What do you want?
I had to win, but I don't want your family to go hungry. Here, take the purse.
That's... why, thank you, master. We're simple folk who seek no quarrel.
Announcement! The inhabitants of the villages of Downwarren and Lindenvale are hereby ordered to report to the Nilfgaardian Army Group's center camp to perform labor for the Empire. Lists of assigned residents and their designated days of service have been provided to the village aldermen. Those caught evading their duty shall be flogged. Commander, Army Group's center camp.
I think I got scabies.
Smithy's up here at the end of the crossroads. Forefathers Eve takes me down here. And I've got a new notice board to check out. Foul potato eating pestilence. Watch out, good folk. Some damn pestilence is eating our taters. Tain't beetles, but somewhat else. Some kind of pox that turns leaves black. Soon as you eye such leaves, tear them up and burn them at once, or we'll lose the whole harvest. Few words about Bifron. May it be known throughout the land that Bifron's a fool and a lout who borrows yet never returns, respects no laws divine or human, and rides roughshod over the virtue of maidens. May drowners pull him to a watery grave. Gather grubs afore they're gone. Fields near the village are swarming with grubs. Turn over a bit of dirt with a spade and you'll see dozens of them. Once you scrub them in water and rub them with herbs, they go down altogether pleasant. Hurry now, before the birds and other wild things eat them up. Monster in my manor, good people. My ancestral farmstead, reared in an estate, is infested with monsters. The manor house and all the surroundings have been occupied, leaving one most dreadfully afraid to even take a peek, let alone live therein. That manor is all that I have left to cherish in this life, so I plead for mercy. Whoever can find the charity in their soul to help an old woman in need, come see me. In return, you shall receive my eternal gratitude. Dolores Reardon. Contract on God knows what on. Good folk. Walking the woods recently, I spied some odd tracks, and couldn't for the life of me figure out what left them, even though I've many a hunt under my belt. You know me, I'm not one to make a fuss, but I can't help but reckon they bode ill, and we all should be on guard. And if anyone's seen something or figures he can identify the tracks, come see me. There's a reward. Huntsman of Lindenvale. Contract, monster in the cemetery. People of Lindenvale and thereabouts, if you've got any notion of wandering over to the graveyard, rid yourself of it at once, for some evil's taking it over, digging up graves and doing other such damage. Lately it's been preying on any who enter, and has even kidnapped the miller's lad. So if you've an ounce of sense, stay far from it. And if you've the courage and skill, slay the monster for us, and your efforts will surely be rewarded. Undiscovered location. And we have 2 new contracts. The Fall of the House of Reardon. The Merry Widow. And Mysterious Tracks. Let's see what level these quests are. Level 6. Level 10. Level 20. The Fall of the House of Reardon, suggested level 6. Asked Dolores about the monsters in her manor. Continuing his tour of rural Velen, Geralt stopped by the village of Lindenvale. There he came across a grief-stricken old woman. The cause of her woe, she was homeless, a monster having made its nest in her family manor and forced her into a rental situation elsewhere that had recently proven unaffordable. When Geralt approached her, she asked him to rid her manor of this beast. In return, she gave him a precious token, the key to the chest in which she claimed to keep her life savings. Geralt couldn't refuse to help an elderly person in need, especially not one so eager to reward him handsomely for it, and so decided to do as she asked and contract the Merry Widow. Geralt took a contract the gravedigger of Lindenvale had hung on the village's notice board. It seemed the village cemetery was full of monsters who seized children as their victims and mysterious tracks. In the village of Lindenvale, Geralt came across a highly unusual contract. A certain hunter was worried by some strange tracks he had found in the woods and sought someone who could help him determine to whom or to what they belong. So we have a new lower level quest here, the Fall of the House of Reardon. We're going to change our priorities. Track that. Let's see how close this quest is to our whereabouts. Right there. You know what? I think that she was already an exclamation mark on the map.
Little prick.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without keep you.
Now what level is this quest? Still level 6. It's kind of on the way to the Peller's quest.
It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse. And this be the witchman, a freak of nature. Pick more interest.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Is that a Gwent card? We'll buy it.
Farewell.
Can't be in two places at once, can I? And this be the witchman.
This is a fairly big village in comparison to some of the other ones I've been to.
Want a chat? Oh. Some malady's trying to grip me. Ah! Oh.
What's new in the broad world?
It's locked.
Maybe I should send me man to the creek. Might catch something.
I think that's buckthorn out there in the water. Hope that boy's alright. It looked kind of like he was in pain.
Easy, not at all. If it weren't for our fair uncles ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Get up, make me a weapon, damn it, or some armor. We got a house out here on the outskirts and here. It's like, who would live in here? I guess it must have been like a fisherman's house. Or that probably is the fisherman. Yeah, he's out there fishing at night. Maybe the fish bite better at night. All right. Yeah.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
What the hell? In an old cottage, Geralt came across living arrangements that clearly indicated the occupant was no humanoid. He decided to investigate what manner of being had made the building its home. Geralt took a contract the gravedigger of Lindavale had hung on the village notice board. It seemed the village cemetery was full of monsters who seized children as their victims. Okay, I wasn't tracking that, but okay. This is a long trip. Holy crap. Briefly there was an exclamation point here. Oh, here's a statue. due north is where Ciri was. It'd be interesting to see what... This is where Ciri was lost in the woods and she found the little girl who was on the... where they fought the Wolf King, which turned out to be a werewolf. Yeah. There's the dismembered corpse. What is that? It's a freaking bear, isn't it? Did I cross this bridge earlier? I may have crossed this bridge. No, I did not, but it was close to the road. Sweet.
on, Roach.
Slow now. Whoa.
Giddy up.
Slower.
Let's go.
Jesus, was dense.
Not so fast, Roach.
Whoa there, Roach.
What is this, freaking drowners?
We like that silver.
Find the body of the Peller's father in the swamps using your Witcher senses. There's a quest over here.
Oi, master! You stay clear of that log if you're back in your right.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself. And that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeard. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand. I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plow for free.
Afraid I'll need more than an ox needs. How much are you willing to pay exactly?
That I simply do not have. Would a few crowns less satisfy ye? Oh, master, you value your services dear. But so be it. I'll agree to that.
All right, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here. But beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
Swamp thing. Level 12. Near the village called Downwarren, Geralt came across a man who dug peat for a living. One glance was enough to know something was ailing the poor fellow. He had warned the Witcher about a strangling fog which had sprung up in the nearby swamp. The man's story convinced Geralt a monster was at work, and so he decided to look into the matter. We're not going to track that. We're going to try to continue on with this Peller's quest here. We'll come back for that one.
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Talk to the Pella. Where's the nearest quick travel spot? There isn't one. I guess it's all the way back to Lindenvale. Is this where I can get my hair styled? I don't remember. Oh well. Let's go see the Peller.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Got a quest update for Forefathers Eve. And probably a character entry for the Peller. We did. Geralt had defended the peasants from the witch hunters' persecution, but spilled much blood in order to do so, sullying the sacred ground. Forefathers Eve could not continue, but the Peller had one more request for Geralt. He wanted him to find and burn the body of old Ambrose. This man was the Peller's father, a cruel brute who returned from the dead to continue tormenting his son. Burning the body was a way to resolve the old Peller's issues with his father and send the ghost of old Ambrose into the nether realms for good. We got a character entry. Yet Geralt intervened and the Peller was saved from otherworldly vengeance. The circumstances of the murder were explained, and the Peller, though still guilty of murder, was revealed to be a victim in his own right. By helping the Peller do battle with the demons of his past, Geralt earned himself the old man's undying gratitude. Both of those tracking items send me to Oxenford. We're going to pursue that Fall of the House of Reardon quest. Peat diggers wanted, looking for peat diggers. 'Tis hard work, but I pay on time, and Novigrad crowns. If you don't know the trade but fear no work, I'll show you the ropes. Anyone interested, come to the camp. First day's an unpaid trial. Warning, I only hire the best. Leslie. Cloth bleaching. Experienced bleacher of hemp and linen. Fee negotiable. Will gladly accept food or drink. Yargus. Missing dog. My dog's gone missing. Brown with these white patches. Goes by Teddy. It's a terrible loss because I'd been having him scavenge the battlefield and he'd already put on a bit of fat. Whoever helps me find him gets a share of the meat and tallow. War's coming. Hark, afore the last full moon I saw the wild hunt dash across the sky. 'Tis a sign, war's coming, and with it no end of disease and misfortune. Plead the gods to spare us, for without their favor we shall most certainly perish. Millie. Linen yarn. If you're short of linen yarn, come see me. First spools of the year will be ready in time for Yule. Meanwhile, I'm still looking for a helper lass. She's got to have deft hands and be willing to sit long hours with the spindle. No whiners. Yaddy. And herbalist advice. Fair folk, if hunger pains you such you cannot think another thought, tear up fresh mint leaves and chew them thoroughly. Sucking their oils will numb the pain and keep you going till your next meal. Deidre. Addendum. Hooch works well too, I've heard. Zed. Alright. We'll be on with it. Wait a second.
Come on now.
We have a new merchant here. We can play Gwent. Not only that, we can play Gwent with the blacksmith.
What?
Got anything interesting?
We'll see if he has anything interesting for sale, but then we're going to... Oh, he might have. Tristiana and Isidore. Poor fucking infantry, might as well get it. Chort lure. Okay. Rainfarn. Nilfgaardian. Heavy Zerrikanian Fire Scorpion. Nilfgaardian. Nilfgaardian. So this is the beginning of a Nilfgaard deck, I take it.
Farewell.
Tristiana and Isidore. Tristiana did not care a whit for her stepmother's admonitions. She would toss off her ragged foot wrappings and walk barefoot instead. She would wear Covieri lace and batik knickers under her rough hair shirt, and when dusk fell and the other novices dutifully went to offer their evening prayers, she would slip off quietly and run down to the bay where Isidore awaited her. This merry devil was thick as a barn and had hooves instead of feet, but Tristiana liked him all the same, more than anyone else in the world. For him, she broke off her... She knew that if their bond was ever discovered, both she and Isidore would be burned at the stake, and so in the dark hours of night, she planned their escape. Alright, we'll play him in a game of Gwent, and I have a feeling he's going to be playing a Nilfgaardian deck.
What?
A game of Gwent. How about it?
No, he's playing Northern Realms. There we go. I've got this, really. I can just beat him right now. Looks like I'm building a pyramid on the board. Steamrolled. Arrakis Behemoth.
To the woods. Alone. You know how it is.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
Let's see what he has for sale.
Show me your wares.
Slightly torn notes by Hieronymus on the Witcher Elgar. Adalbert Kermit's fourth map. Follow the clues on the map to find some Witcher gear. What's this? Master crafted saddle. Expensive. Skellige longsword. We do have some weapons for sale. Trash, 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 trash. Trash. Might need to repair some stuff. Are you a master weaponsmith?
Quality weapons. You capable of making them?
Who do you think I am? A Tory?
A Tory?
The master craftsman of Novigrad. Why, everyone's heard of him. Says he's retired now, so no. Ain't no one can do what you ask.
So long.
Of swords and dumplings. Adalbert Kermit's fourth map. The trail of symbols relating to the cat school of Witchers led me to 4 additional locations marked with the same sign. I was not surprised to see that the pictograms found in each do not differ from the one Professor Adamstein discovered in the caverns beneath Temple Isle. As instructed, I have marked these locations on this map. Adalbert Kermit, adjunct in natural history at the Oxenford Academy. 4th, slightly torn notes by Hieronymus on the Witcher Elgar. It seems Elgar hid some upgrades to his gear in the area around Kaer Morhen. Some he hid in the deepest cave he could find, the one in the northern portion of the Kaer Morhen Valley. Others he hid in the abandoned, crumbling watchtower in the same area. Still others he placed amidst the rocks on the shore of the valley's lake. Ah, okay.
Trusty arms for all sorts.
Let's play some Gwent, brother.
We get some cards in too, I'll be a happy man.
Look at that smug bastard. He's pretty confident that he's gonna win. It's gonna be in for a rude awakening. Oh crap! He's playing Scoia'tael. Got a spy. Pretty heavy on the back row. We're gonna keep these cards. We're gonna go with this. Wow. Imlerith.
Ice encased his arm, like winter. So you're that white one.
Crap, I didn't know I almost missed this. Oh, sweet. And feared? I don't know how to pronounce that. A level 26 silver sword. But what's really interesting is that we got an enhanced tawny oil. And what are we missing? Arrakis venom. Okay.
Not so fast.
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Let's say we need to cut back to the east, and we are. But I think I need to go this way. Take the higher on the fork. I guess. There's really a road through here.
Come on now.
I'll take the high road. A bear? Giant bear, I guess, must have attacked the camp. Wow, that's what the treasure was? Really? Kind of a joke.
Let's go.
Slow now. Whoa.
Which way do I go now? Somebody go left.
Run, Roach.
Hey, ya. Come on, Roach. Come on now. Slower.
What in the hell? Shit. It's a level 9 wyvern. I don't have draconid oil, I don't think. So we got a bestiary entry for wyverns. Or wyverns. I think I'm going the wrong way. Monster Den? And Dragon Slayer's Grotto? And there's a waypoint here. There is a path going to here. What the hell? I'm trying to get to the Rearden Manor. Weird. Dragon Slayer's Grotto. I feel like if I drop down there, I won't be able to come back so easily. Alright, 2 hours and 16 minutes in. I'm going to end the stream here. Trying to keep these vids 2 hours or under. Done a lot during this stream. We've really been hitting up The Witcher 3 very hard here. We've we're on a new set of secondary quests here. Follow the House of Rearden. However, when I come back, I kind of want to explore this Dragon Slayer's grotto. Since I have a fast travel sign here, this might be kind of interesting. So the plan when we come back is we're going to explore this Dragon Slayer's grotto. And I'm thinking, if you look at the map, it looks like the Dragon Slayer's grotto entrance will kind of, maybe it'll connect between this pathway here from Rearden Manor and kind of go through here possibly, I think. Or it might not even do that. But anyways, since it's on our way, we'll explore this on the next stream. On our way to the Fall of the Rearden Manor quest. And if we still have enough time after that on the stream, we're also going to go pick up Fists of Fury? No, not Fists of Fury. Fall of the House of Rearden. We'll pick up some of these contract here. The Merry Widow. And yeah. Fall of the House of Rearden. And on the next playthrough, we'll explore this cave, follow the House of Rearden, and then, if there's enough time left, the contract. And that should make for the next... That should cover a full episode, probably, most likely. Anyways, this has been the Witcher 3 playthrough on the Logical Excess channel. Hope you've been enjoying it. Been enjoying The Witcher here. Geralt is starting to look pretty dapper. Although the pants, the color's okay, but the bagginess is kind of... So, I'm going to end the stream here. And I will catch you guys in The Witcher 3 playthrough, Act 1, Velen, episode number... Oh crap, I think I've lost myself. Number 13. Alright guys, have a good night and a great weekend. Peace. I'm out.